Come on, to the live. Check the live, check the live. I don't see much of a thing. 30 people come. They never come. Come on. New York. It's all New York. Let them know. They come in. They come in. Yep, 20 is here. 20 people have just joined the live. And I just want to say good afternoon, good morning, everyone. And again, I said I was going to make my lives at least 30 minutes. I will try to keep it to 30 minutes today. Though I think the amount of things I have to unpack for you guys, it may take a little longer than 30 minutes. So I'm happy that everyone is here and you guys are going to share the live, even though the 26 of you is going to go up soon. And then you will be selling. Now it's already 30. So you all will be sharing the live and the people of St. Lucia will know what is happening and my stance. So I did not just get where I am in my situation at this point, where I'm not with the Labour Party anymore. There was a beginning, there is a middle, and there will be an end, and the status changes as we go along. So, but before I start anything, I want to keep the attention on what is going on in St. Lucia on a serious basis. Okay, I joke sometimes, but I want you all to be vigilant, and I want my topic to be focused on the facts and what's going on my island. I do not want it to divert for people to use the little things I say to hype up and make you laugh. I don't want people to take that to cause a distraction for what is the key thing that is happening in St. Lucia. I do not want this to take any distraction away. So I'm telling you right now, I get to let you know why I believe now I am a member of the United Workers' Party. And I'm going to explain everything to you. But before I do, I want to tell Yadi, I want to apologize to you, not because of fear, but I want to crush these things that put distraction. It was okay. I thought a lot of you were laughing about some of the things I say. And it's true, I don't like the party the way it's going, but I do put funny things in there to bring some laughter. You all accepted it when it was the Labour side, and now you all don't accept it. So now I've realized I have to change my strategy. I have to keep you all away from this thing so I can go into what I'm saying. But before I started, just the Yadi and the Labour Party, if you all feel offended by the same kind of jokes I used to give the UWP, I want to apologize. Now let me go to tell you what the whole situation with me and the Labour Party and the UWP party. But this morning, I got some very sad news. I got some very sad news about 2 or 3 hours ago. I went to work early and I was coming back home. You know, back in St. Lucia, there was a young boy who was always in trouble in St. Lucia. He used to be in and out in the Massad house. Okay, is it how they call it? The Massad house. My father took this young boy and tried to groom him, show him how to be a better person, show him how to live a better life. He started doing better and he moved to the United States. But he's been involved in so much activities that my father have called him and talked to him. Our family members have called him and talked to him. If you all realize, as I also said, I tell to you guys, when I go to New York, I don't go to most of my families, those people who are involved in those kind of activity. I'm a fun-loving person. I'll go by Dismas hang out. This young man, he got shot a couple of years ago. He still went out. They had fights. They have been involved in many things. Last night, based on what the news I got from New York, he went to a club and whatever the situation was, the details are still catchy. He got involved with the person and he took a gun and he killed the guy. He killed the guy. He's a young guy from the cul-de-sac valley. Okay, this is somebody my father had talked to and had trained and get out of this kind of criminal life activity. So I'm just telling you, this world has too much, and that's one of the reasons also I want to just keep my focus more on the agenda and the things that can help the people of St. Lucia. Because how people think, you don't know who's going to do you what. He said the guy threatened him, so he went and killed the guy. Now, this is something, this is really serious, how people deal in this island. And everywhere in the world, there's a lot of hatred. So I want to come with peace to the United Workers' Party. I'm going to still, I'm in the SLP. I'm still going to do my work. I'm going to still do what I have to do. But I'm just letting you all know I have to stay on track. So I got to be very careful the things that I say, because that might be a distraction. Although it was accepted by the Labour Party when I was doing it to the United Workers' Party. Okay? So let me start by telling you for you all to understand where I am right now. I will tell you what Richard told me. I'll tell you everything this moment so that you will understand. I'll tell you why I became a member of the Labour Party. Let me get these things, let me clear things for you. Up to last week, I've never been serious about any politics, any politics, serious. I've always been somebody who's been hanging out with Dismas, Lincoln, and always been a funny guy. It's all about joke and laughter and this. But I was with Lincoln, and Lincoln was telling me about the United Workers' Party, and I decided, I was doing it. I didn't even know what I was doing. And it was not about money. Lincoln always used to joke with me. I don't know, serious. I said, okay, pay. So I wasn't paying. I like the entertainment. I like the excitement. I traveled to St. Lucia. I paid my money. I went to the horse race. I hung out with my brothers. I do my thing. It was all just fun for me. Never took it so serious in my mind. Okay, never. Whether you like it or not, I'm telling you the truth. So then I went back to the United States. And with Dismas have had a lot of influence on me. Most of it has been positive. Let me emphasize that. Most of Dismas's influence on me has been positive. He's a decent person. He's a God-fearing person. He's a good guy. I've always listened to him. I've always looked at him as a man of value. But when it comes to politics, I never put myself in a position for myself to really analyze these things myself. I listened to Dismas, I listened to Lincoln, I listened to that one, Never really investigated anything. So Dismas persuaded me. He's one of the guys who persuaded me, the Labour is doing better, whatever. And the words that came out of my mouth when I said, guy, this, Shastny, this, Dismas never told me to do these things. Because they know I have a knack for these things, how to make people laugh, they introduced me to the party. So I was given Labour power. I was given, UWP power. Give them the power. Hit them bala. And everybody was happy about it. I thought so. UWP never came and said nothing like they'll kill me, they'll do me anything. So I thought everything was just fun and whatever. So Labour won the election. But a few things happened during that time. And it's just a few days ago I started sitting down and pondering these things. UWP, Labour Party won the election, okay? Whether what Richard said was the truth, not truth, convincing, what happened was Everybody was persuaded. Me, the persuade, I could see his little left and right. Whatever side I am, I can come and, you can balance things and see what is right and what is wrong. So I decided, okay, with this wasn't them, to start supporting them. They won the election, okay? They won the election. I have never approached Richard Frederick. I have never said, Richard Frederick, I support you all. I'm gonna need some money for you, or give me money, or anything like that. I never said that to Richard. Let's not do any Labour Party. I've never said anything like that to them. Okay. The only thing that has happened, this must always used to tell me, boy, you helped the first win the election. Boy, you're doing a lot for those guys, man. Those guys could have given you something. Those guys, and then after you go on, man, what of this? I said, this must be on time with that puppy show. Oh, you never know, guys. Next year, I bet you next year they give you something. I don't think nobody told him they're gonna give me something. But he's a man who's a genuine person, a nice person. And he will probably look at me and say, Ma, they think that what I have done for this party, the help I've given them, it might be a great idea for them to do it, for them to help me. I never asked them help in the first place. Because it must all they used to tell me, man. But this must himself know that I was financially fine the whole of last year. But right now I'm trying to rebuild. He sees the amount of money and he spoke to me. Don't waste my money. I'm giving too much money. Clinton came and talked to me. Clinton said, boy, you got to be careful all this money you're giving people. It was just something I was doing, okay? Because I thought the money would keep on coming and the trucks would make money and blah, blah, blah. And things happened. It didn't work the way it happened. So put that aside. I'm going to tell you about 3 or 4 of my best friends or people I know. When I came to St. Lucia, my father is a big UWP. My father is a big, we have all these issues, but my father never threatened me and said, who this and that. My father never said anything like that to me. Madrina used to go to her house, we used to talk. She never said anything like that to me. I know her business must have gone down because one of the things Guy Joseph used to do in Bexel, when families need, like they need gas for the house, they need something, he would like ask Madrina to give them the gas and probably pay later. They had a very good community kind of thing. Like they help each other in the community. You don't have a gas, you go there and get your gas, you get your money later. So all these things were affected. Edmund, I used to be sitting down with him, talking with him, he used to drive. He showed me spots in Santa Fe where if I wanted to purchase, I could have purchased, show me a house for sale. This guy had lost his contracts, okay? This guy had lost his jobs. He was getting little jobs from Guy Joseph. This guy never threatened me. This guy never accused me of anything. This guy never, he always said, I saw Partia days. Like they would say little political things, okay? Clarita, let me make it a Clarita. She's a UW. She always said, I like Guy. Guy, if I have a problem, Guy can help me, and Guy would come and look out for us. Everybody was a common, and she did help me with my document, my marriage. She did so much for me. And she always said, Coco, we just don't talk politics. That's your choice. You want to go there? But she always did my paperwork. She never screwed me up. She never overcharged me. She never delayed my stuff. She never, and I know she always tell me one thing. She kept on telling me, once UWP is in power, people are doing better. Businesses are doing better. Once the labor come, everything mess up. That's what she used to tell me. But these things, you ever see people talk to you, you hear, but you never listen? You hear, but you never listen. Because I'm making my money, I'm enjoying myself, I'm giving people a little 20. That doesn't, and these are my good friends. I have another friend, Brian Joseph. He has a quarry somewhere in Castries. When I used to go to St. Lucia, he said, Cleo, can you bring this down for me? Like, if you want something, bring it. Give me my money. But he always used to tell me, boy, you put them people in, Gasson, you mess up. And now, when First Start was there, they used to give me a little. I'm like, I listening to him. When my brother have a problem, I'll tell him, go to Brian. Brian would give him some money. He's a very nice guy to the phone. Those of you don't know how close we were. His brother, Roy, used to work for me in Florida. Roy was my employee. Roy, we used to laugh at Roy. He was a hard worker. His brother Peter is a Christian pastor guy, And this guy, I came home, I had drills, when I bring out something, my junior used to buy one. He used to buy this. He never tell me, man, you fuck off, I don't like you. The man was still the same Brian. I always know Brian. All he used to say, well, man, that's when Fresh Start was down, at least I get a little caca down from them. And now I ain't getting nothing. And, I sat, and I'm thinking, all my friends who still stayed my friend. And I was like, I affected so many of my friends. I affected the businesses without not even thinking, not taking this I just took it for granted. I went to When my grandmother passed away, I went to the funeral, and the guy I told you, I think he's related to somebody in Fresh Start. If the father or somebody, his name is Page. I do not take people, whatever problem people have with people, that's not my business. If I have a problem with you, we deal with that. So I went with Page. I said, hey, Page, what's up? What's up? I'm so happy because my grandmother, he came when my grandmother died, come and supported us at the funeral. He was then dumb. So an uncle of mine tell me, me buksa kabale for me, Page, you kabale about Fresh Start money. No, Page, because I know Page is a great guy. Page, I used to go to school as a little boy. Page, they come on to gas. You know how you have to go all the way at Sheshe Bon or go and get a. Page used to give us some little gasoline. Look how he made the fare. He used to pick us up from Bexon, take us to school. That guy, they said they were related to my grandmother in some way, I don't know. But my grandmother was a hard worker, and Page used to help this lady so much from Fresh Start. And then I said, these things just, I was there having fun. This thing never crossed my mind. Never crossed my mind how I affected so many people that have never said anything. They have never said one word to me. They accepted me as what I did. I like to be a Labour, that's my problem. I want to be a UWP, that's my problem. They never said a word to me. Never said a word to me, okay? I kept on doing whatever I do. So hey, one of the reasons that something that really struck me, because I never take things serious, but I also look at people and how people are. I do not communicate with Richard Frederick. I want to be there clear with every member. You know, Richard Frederick, based on what I've seen, he's very good at persuading people. He's very good at what he's doing. And I admire people that like that. I always say, like the OJs, the way they speak, I admire. But in terms of he being my friend, Richard Frederick and I has never been friends. We're the only thing I remember Richard Frederick. I've seen Richard Frederick twice before because I've been for 20-something years. I had when I had my business company, Brian Joseph and Roy's brother, they all worked for me. And Brian Joseph came up to the States one day with Richard Frederick. And Richard Frederick came to my house with Brian. Brian, we had a duplex. Brian's mother was on one, and me and my brothers were on the other. I met him. I said hello. I remember that vividly. Then the next time I saw him, I was with JJ. He came with a black Jeep, like a Honda or something, a pilot, I think. And I introduced myself to him. I was 18, lobster. My father brought me there to play that. She will play the passenger that. Like he demand better $1. Like he that like she will create them, she will enlarge her. She will be $1 because I didn't know how to play that. So that's what I know about Richard Frederick. Now, when I started supporting him, I wasn't supporting Richard Frederick. I was just supporting Labour because that's what this must tell me. He tell me about Labour, how this good, whatever. So I was always going, but Richard being so smart and seeing that a lot of people liked what I say, and I came to St. Lucia. I was there this month. I was at the Harbour Club. The man just called me, tell me he bringing me to NBC, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I went. No, he didn't force me to go, but this is just a technique he used because he's very persuasive. So I went in because to make himself look like, okay, can I support him? I did say I endorsed him in one of my shows because I will not judge Richard based on his work. If he was helping, because I saw what he was helping in the community. So you cannot deny the man that. But it's not that the man was my friend. But here's the thing. I have text to confirm what I'm going to tell you. What really turned me off, and then I started thinking again with all the people that stayed my friends and were cool to me, like Joe to say Neil. Is it Neil, the one that always come by Mojina and he's very man? Why you make these guys are not good? But he never really say anything big negativity to me. It's just casual. But I'm just taking this as a big joke. Believe it or not, I wasn't really looking at this as something that could affect anyone. I didn't think I could have. I was really, but then you really think about the amount of people's lives that were affected, and thinking that you would. I listened to them. They said they're gonna do better. I never even investigated if they were gonna do better. I was just there in the drama of things. Went to Patuko, keep this, where woman got this. We go and have a bear. We go on this. We go this month. But at the end of the day, I started noticing something. And I'm somebody who's objective, and I look at things. And when I look at something, I was looking at Richard Frederick and them saying that Guy Joseph came to Stephenson King and Richard Frederick and asked them to steal $5 million. Now everything has logics to it. So I did not say I'm against Richard Frederick. I did not say I was against Stephen King or against anybody. I noticed they were saying that, and at the same time, I was listening, and I just made a statement because I know Lincoln was telling me, "Oh, you can put Richard Kamati and this and that, whatever he said." No, we're just talking, and then I said to myself, "I'm gonna say, put these things out because Hanson and I were friends. I'll be honest. I said I'm gonna put this thing out to see for Hanson to check himself because I haven't made this thing. I said if Hanson is smart, he'll come and then he contract, and then these people. That was nothing about thinking of politics at that time because everything is just strategy, like Richard. Most of what Richard said, if you really check it, is not 100% true. It's how he can persuade you to believe him. So that was basically what it was. So I was doing basically the same. And then when I saw that, I said that, I said, okay, so how is it? I didn't say it. Oh, it makes sense, but I said it so they can prepare themselves for when Maniva was going to say it, because Maniva was planning to have that life in the night. So I said, how is it, Guy Joseph, a young man like that? I look at him, I say, Guy Joseph, coming to Stephen King, who and Richard Frederick, who plotted together to take Chasney out, and they really were smart enough to take Chasney out with their propaganda and whatever they were saying. So I'm like, how is this possible that they will listen to Guy Joseph, or Guy Joseph will come and tell them, let us steal money? I'm like, no. For Guy Joseph to go and ask somebody to do something like that, Guy Joseph had to know that there's a possibility. He could even be wrong, but he had to have heard something about Richard or Stephen King, something of corruption, for him to think that he can go to them and ask them to join him in doing something illegal. If this conversation happened, if it ever happened, that is what I thought this would have happened. So I went in and I said that on my show. And Hanson came and blah, 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 blah. And then Richard come and send me this text saying, oh, so you think I would have taken the money? Now, the text, I don't know if he meant it in that way, but I'm like, who the hell are you that I cannot have my friend? You don't pay me to speak. You don't give me I have a choice. I make my decision. Shastin never commented me why I say that about him or why this about. I have a choice. I don't know if you made your party think that we were so friends. We're talking on the phone, blah, 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 blah. I don't want to talk to you. The only time I called you, I was telling you about these people at the thing, and you gave it to Jean-Baptiste. You never call me on the phone, say, Kkrr, how are you? I have my limits. I have my limits. Many people have warned me in the beginning about associating with you. So I did not want to go fully into you. That is, listen, I don't know you. I don't know what you have done, but the whole thing was, do not mess with this guy. Don't associate yourself with this guy. So this is what I'm telling you. And then you get mad. And then one of your people, your internal people in this party group, and I know it's political, the same way UWP had sent the people and they called me and they tell me. So I understand political. But I say, somebody like me who has supported these people so long, and I just said something like that, instead of addressing it, you're going to everybody, don't watch Kkrr. Don't focus on Kkrr. Don't look at Kkrr's show. Block him. All this was sent back and said to me. I said, see me? These people are a bunch of wicked people. They're a bunch of malicious people. And I started thinking. For myself. I said, let me go back and look at these things and look at myself. I said, wait. I didn't just prove it when Yadi came after me. Now, I must say, Yadi has a right to tell me, don't say these things about him. Because I did not target Yadi per se. I'd say Yadi is a volley. I would never do that. In my rumbling of stuff, I just said, prosecutor, you vote by Guy Joseph. Prosecutor, Yadi, Miguel, Sarah, Kias not volley. Now, this was wrong when I said Kias not volley. Because I just said, I should have said Kias not criminal or whatever. I should have said another word. But Nyadi was not a word on that for himself. But everybody, Miguel, all of them who I said that about, I have said more about Spider. Spider have never called me and cursed me out. My brother is his friend, whether they don't like it. My brother also, because I leave the man alone, don't tell the man. But I was doing this, making people laugh and put all the stuff in it. But Yadi was the one that felt that he could have called me and not even call me and say, Kkrr, got somebody say by about me. Because I used to say these things, I would ring the bell on everybody. But he just came and threatened me. And I think that was out of place. But as you know, everybody think differently. Just like I told this young man my father raised. This young man, the man threatened him and just went and killed the guy. Killed the guy. So I understand how people think. How people think. So that's why I say, you know what? Although I didn't mean it in any really bad way, as a grown man, to keep the attention away from this, there's enough crime and violence in St. Lucia. I've just decided to keep this man out of my mouth. So it will be peace. That's because people can see for themselves down the road. People will see for themselves which party is there for the people, which party is run by decent people, which people that are kind, which people that are loving, which people that are there for you, which people are there for the country. I have made my friend Brian suffer without even realizing. I have made my friend Margina suffer. I've made Bejan them suffer. I've made my Lisha them suffer. I've made what's her name? Even my father, he had but I still, his party is not in power. There's a lot of things. Even Liat, I think. Liat is the guy who brings me everywhere when he comes to I go to St. Lucia. He's a taxi guy, and I think he should have been. But he still nobody came against me. This is just amazing. And I'm just saying you, and all what they promised the people of St. Lucia. I said to them, I'm giving you 2 years. The first year I said, okay, Philip JP, give him a chance for crime on you. The crime is still bad. 2 years, it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And when you look at the people that are just openly threatening people and doing things, who associate with those people, this is just not the right way for St. Lucia to go. So then, let me get this thing straight. Lincoln Pascal, before I officially said I'm going to go to this, I said Lincoln and this was always on the phone with me. And I'm always joking with them. I said, which one has the check in the mail? Lincoln always joking to me. I'll give you the check. I said about check. This was saying, I'll give you the check. Because, I'm joking, I'm not taking that serious on any matter. Because as I said, both of them, and this must know that. It is very difficult. It is very difficult for one of those politicians in St. Lucia, or like the politicians, to really pay people a bunch of money to do anything. Because when you convert that money, it's not much. So we have to be realistic. I mean, if you need help to boost your thing, which was the original thing, and I want to say something about this situation, clarifying that Chasney situation. Chasney himself, maybe he's not the one who was, he is the one I dealt with, I talked to, but he has surrogates. And he have people, and I myself at that time, I was getting frustrated with them because this man on that side was telling me the labor, I was saying the labor. And I already want to go and buy my friend this month because he's the guy. I like him. He's the guy. I don't know if he's the best thing. My ex-wife always used to get mad with me. My ex-wife always used to get mad with me when I go buy this month and then. It was like, every time we have our bills to pay, every time this, I'm not crying, get on a plane. This month's birthday, get on a plane, lean this, get on a plane. Every time she used to get so mad. I said, can we look at these people are getting rich? You're not getting anything. Why are you keep going? But just the love I had for this month, I used to always go there. I used to always go check them out. So I'm just making a point that when Shasney was supposed to be getting things together to give me the money to promote the page, I was getting hick on this side too. So I just ended up saying they were not being very expedient on what they were saying they were doing. It wasn't money to just give me to talk. It was money to organize my page, pay this, or pay the ads so people can get it. Although they eventually end up paying Yadi and Jaim to do the promotion at the end. But I also believe it was his surrogates that caused. And one girl I could always tell you, Nicole McDowell. This is somebody I admire no matter what. This girl had always give me the good support. He always tell me, Mr. Shasney, not Mr. Shasney, he used to call him, huh? He had another name he used to call him. And he used to tell, like the boss or the governor or minister or something. He's gonna take care of you. She always had confidence in Shasney. So she was closer to him, so she probably knew that Shasney probably is a decent person and the people that were supposed to be doing the job. Like Aussie boy, Aussie boy was getting my lunch. I don't know if that was true. Because I call these people. There's a lot of little things that went in that was not in things, but I can even blame myself too. Because one time I called Raquel, although I make joke about it, And she tell me she's on a vacation. She come back and I say, you are so bagay. But it could have been, if I wasn't getting the pressure from the labor side, I probably would have still been there. But at the end of the day, what I want to tell you all today, I have never called labor until labor give me money. I've never called UWP and give me money. What I've always said, if somebody is supporting you all should use your own initiative, your own minds, and understand that we are the one. I mean, if you're doing a good job, you're doing a good job. But we are the ones that influence the people. We are the one that talk to the people. We are the one that clarifies the things you're trying to say. Because but that is politics. Whoever is against you is against you. So at the end of the day, I said, I'm going to support these people. And I said, and I got a call from somebody. I'm not going to disclose it. But they said, okay, come and join us on our team. We can work together. I never said to that person, I want $1, I want $10. I just said I want to be part of the team to help work and expose some of the wrong that has been happening, what they promised the people. I'm coming to bring out my people that have suffered, the people that were expecting, the disillusion of the people, all of them. This is my goal. This is my goal. I'm officially going to work with the United Workers' Party. Now, I believe the Labour probably noticed that. Moi, yo tout ka prede, yo ka mande bon Dieu pour prede, but hote pou, le hote ka fè se bagay zot la. Hot pater di dans l'église, kan go kwa, de tête Philippe JP. But now we all want to pray, which is good. Maybe you'll have learned your lessons and you're going to try to work to better solution. And I say, I'm not looking at the comments right now, but when I finish, I'll look at it. But I'm going to tell you something, UWP. I'm not here for viewership. If I get it, I get it. I'm not here for viewership or to fight or to debate with the United Workers or with the Labour Party. Any Labour Party who come with negativity, I will block you. If you do not know that, now you know. So whatever you write there, if you're when I go and look at it, who better delete it because best keep her in tune with me, I block you. I don't want to write negativity because we have had enough. I'm on a positive track. I want the people of St. Lucia to know that this is I made a wrong decision. They promised us certain things. We all have seen they failed. It's 3 years almost. They failed. So I'm supporting the United Workers' Party, and this is my goal. And I promise you, I'm not going to go into the gutter. And I did it for them. But now they are so upset. They want to threaten me when I'm doing it for UWP. I did it for them for 2 years. But I always believe in the power of the universe, the power of truth, and the power of kindness. So I believe with the Labour Party, UWP, and the kindness, they will kill Labour with kindness. Have you ever heard that? UWP will kill Labour with kindness because it is obvious you are not the right party for the people. It's obvious you are not a decent party. So as I finish saying this today, I'm going to go and take my rest. I have to go back to work at 3 o'clock. So I just want to thank you all those who are watching. And officially, I'm going to be supporting Labour, UWP on their agendas. I don't want to talk to any negative flumble. I mean, negative Labour. If you come and put a negative thing, I'll cross you out. Even though one person listens to me, that could be shared. But I will come with information that will help you all. I'm not going to come with information that they can divert the attention. Because what that little thing Yari did have caused a lot of confusion, a lot of distraction, a lot of, it's my fault. And I learned the Labour are not like the UWP. You can joke with some people. I have some brothers I can joke with, some brothers I cannot joke with. So you learn as you grow. You learn who's violent, you learn who's kind, you learn these things. So I've decided to stay with the kind people. I'm going to tell you all what is good for the country and how Labour has destroyed us. The Labour Party in general, I will be directing my things at them. So if you know you are the one that did it, and you in the Labour, say who? It will be under a Labour umbrella. You are the one who created this. So that Moveste is all the Labour. If there's goodness, it's all the Labour. Because I'm your target Shasnian guy for 2 years, 5 years, 6 years. Nobody said anything. Nobody threatened anybody. At the end of the day, now everybody is crying. But I want to tell you all I love you all. Let me read the comments. Susav, delete Abamoivela because I am not there for no. And I've told everybody, I haven't heard anything they say about me. just halfway, mama. Halfway, mama. I cannot do nothing about it. If someone says something negative about me, the only thing can make me feel bad, right? So don't send it for me, my friend. Don't tell me what they say about me. Don't tell me anything. Don't tell me they say they'll kill me. Don't tell me they say I'm bad. Don't tell me they say I'm swing. Don't tell me. I have blocked my Alexander. One block Mokito. But I have to go and see another. If I block me, man, I'm blocked. I just blocked Marfa this morning. I blocked Amarosa. I just don't want no negativity on my page. I want you to be positive, and I'm willing to work with the United Workers' Party to give them back what I helped remove. That's my goal and my objective. It is politics. We don't want crime. We don't want violence. We want peace. So I love you all, and I'm going to read the comments, and I'm out. Okay, let me go with Hillary first. Let me go with Hillary. Let me go for the first comment. Okay. Good morning, brother, and all members of the camp. Thank you very much. Didn't you fail out with the SLP? Well, that's not the question. SLP always violent. You do you violent already? How are you saying that? They do you violent already. Okay. Good morning, Kkrr. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, that is how I know. Kkrr swing whenever you want. My dear, let them hate you. Decision, we vex, who vex. I like the funny Kkrr better. It's time you make another comedy. Kkrr, you are not the one that helped SLP to win the election. Okay. If I'm not the one, why are you all so concerned about me giving me all that pressure? So that's a nice comment, Sandy Joseph. So I'm not going to go much. Good morning, Kkrr. Good morning. Who this man think he is? I'm not sure which man, and I'm not sure who. I'm not going to delete you because it's not specific. Stop making excuses. That's why you get yourself in trouble. You make your choice. Just move on. I don't understand why a grown man let people make up his mind. No, that's the same thing. I should not have let it down. And I made my point today, as I told you. I have never spoke with any politician to tell him I want to be on this time until recently. Okay, I'll come. I can't follow him anymore. Okay, I will give you the opportunity not to follow me. You don't have to follow me anymore. I'll help you remove you. Thank you very much. Take care of the access crime. Okay. KKR. Once again, he's trying to get money. Okay. This is irrelevant. I'm not going to see that comment again. I want to bring facts because I don't want. See, you have to understand the strategy. We don't want hacks. What can a hack do for you? But give you power. You say, KKR, you upset. Okay, let me just remove. Move. I'm just blocking. Once it's getting out of hand, I block. My victim pays Betis. My victim pays Betis, okay? And new, you're out. This is just a blocking. A cleansing, fella. If it has anyone else realize censure will never go forward, no matter who's in power. Okay, I never trusted you, KKR. Okay. So we'll give a plea. Okay. Well, Bakari need well. Good morning, Lincoln Pascal. I was not Lincoln, I blocked there. Okay, next. Amen, Kkrr. But the pastor said good point. Kkrr, isn't the crime situation escalated? Yes, it has escalated globally. Right now, even on Selushate, someone is arrested. You must be missing the Facebook paycheck. What's up, Gail? I was gonna block you, but I love you, my cousin. Andy Dosey, and just be real. There haven't been any changes you want, just out he is. PJP give Kkrr some money so he can stay quiet. No. How much money can PJP get? Anyway, I don't want to I'm not going to comment. So now you confess money was involved. So how you a dumb person? When people make them, I explain the situation about advertisement, but you want to say something. It's time to go. Time you go, you're gone. You're gone. When do you comment, it's all about money. You will have to make more CMOS to sell. Chess. That's it going. Bring back Shasney. Who's this? For you, it was Shasney that fooled you. From bad words. Okay. The 5 years is not up yet, and you want to judge the government. You judge us in 2 years. Talk about a butler. But UWP say they don't want you. Okay, thank you for telling me they don't want me. I will block you. I don't want to do negativity. I'm just negative. They will negative, not you. I'm just trying to remove all negativity from that vlog. You listen to them. I'm trying to understand what you are saying, but all the people you call as your friends, they are business people of the UWP. But the SLP is there for the poor people. Yeah, right. That's the same thing they said. But I don't think I want to hear much from you anymore. That's your last visit. Maybe negativity. You I realize there's more corruption in the UWP than in the SLP. Okay, well, you heard more lies on me than why. Okay. You fight in a war that you can never win. Kkrr, stop that left. The people enjoy life. We have the bondage when just were there. They didn't care about it. You're right. Block the SLP workers. Huh. Yeah, because why am I need SLP for? Well, you have to be very strategic is what you do. You don't need SLP. You have to show the people the truth instead of getting distracted. You are only the one vote. The Senate will decide at the end of the election what party they want to vote. Okay. Great point. Great point. Great point, Steve Malleus. Malleus, yeah, I only have one vote. So why you worry about that vote? Hillary Mack, you want to talk about. Anyway, I want to block Hillary Mack. Don't be blocking, make sure you block. Make sure I block Hillary Mack. See that you want to block Hillary. I'm not doing the blocking end. Hillary Mack. Hillary Mack, all block. Tu sais, mon équipe bloque là, mon pays. Hillary Mack qui bouge à l'air. Hillary Mack. If I am not insignificant, I don't need you on my page. Y'all are gone. Y'all are gone one by one. Y'all are gone. Y'all are gone. Y'all are gone. I don't want to say I cannot say any. Yeah, if you block me, God will never block me. So what? Well, we'll see. And I'm not quick one. You are on the right side. UWP is a better political party in Tunisia. Thank you all very much. I block those I have to block, and I'm going to come on the show when I have something important to say. I want to show you all facts and document. I'm not going to come and fight with these people no more, because that is what they want, to create a distraction. No more distraction. Magalo, I'm going to use the party as a team. I love you all. I'm back on track. Have a great day.